Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm Brian with the Donatucci Branch Library, and today is Traveling Tuesday.
Traveling Tuesday.
This is your captain speaking.
So, I'm a pretty indecisive person, so I had trouble deciding where I wanted to travel to this week. So, I thought I would play that old game where you just spin the globe and you point your finger somewhere and say, that's where I want to go to. So I'm going to do that today. And I have a globe here that I borrowed from Miss Sunita. And let's go see where I'm going to travel to. Ready? All right, what's this? Cameroon. I'm going to be honest, I never actually heard of that country before. So I'm very interested. Well, let's go. Come on. All right, everyone, I'm here. And that behind me, that's Mount Cameroon. Now, Mount Cameroon is actually a volcano, and it is active. So if you start seeing smoke rising out of the back there, please let me know, because I am running. I'm just gonna go back to the library and probably never travel again. I don't wanna get blown up by a volcano, okay? So, I was reading a lot of facts about Cameroon, and it's very interesting, stuff I didn't know. Now, it's located in Central Africa, as we saw on the map when I spun the globe, okay? We saw it was in Central Africa. But you notice it looks really small on the map, right? But there are actually, let me get this right, 24 million people who live here though. As small as it is, that's a lot of people that live here. And the land in Cameroon is very fertile. And what that means is you can grow a lot of crops. And they grow cotton and cocoa and coffee, bananas, oil seeds. So they grow all types of stuff. They have different climates here in Cameroon too. In the northern region, it's all desert land. And in the middle region is mountains. And on the southern region, it's rainforest. So it kind of has like three different layers. You know, you got the desert, you got the mountains, and then you got the rainforest. So that's pretty cool. Okay, there are also 230 languages spoken here. That's a lot of languages for such a small country. And one of the languages is English. So which it's not surprising, you know, it's 230 languages. English has a good chance of being one of them. It's also one of the wettest countries on Earth. They have a high amount of rainfall every year, which makes sense as to why the land is so fertile. You know, you have a lot of rainfall, you can grow a lot of crops. Just they go hand in hand, you know. Cameroon is also the first country in Africa to make it to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. They have a national soccer team. Well, they call it football, but we call it soccer. But their team is called the Indomitable Lions. So that's pretty cool, right? Yeah, they made it to the quarterfinals of the World Cup in 1999. All right, what else we have? Oh, Cameroon is home to the highest peak in the sub-Saharan and Central Africa, which is right behind me, Mount Cameroon. It's 14,000 feet high and it extends 14 miles. So that's pretty cool too. And then let's see. Oh, this is very interesting. I found this very interesting. Cameroon has the longest ruling non-royal national leader. So their president, Paul Biya, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Paul Biya, was elected in 1982, and he's still president today. In November of 2018, he got elected again, and he will be for another 7 years at least. I can't even fathom that. It's like if Ronald Reagan was still alive. That's like having Ronald Reagan still being president today. It just blows my mind, you know. It's cool though. I mean, if you're happy with the president, hey, that's awesome, you know. So Cameroon also has a lot of rare plants and animals. The rarest great ape, called the Cross River gorilla, lives in the forest in the country. And scientists didn't even know about this gorilla until the early 20th century. So who knows what else? There might be other animals that we still don't know about today. You never know. It's home to 409 different species of mammals and 165 species of birds. There are also a lot of thermal springs. Like I said, Mount Cameroon is an active volcano, so when you have activity like that, it heats up the ground underneath and causes, you know, the springs, you know, the thermal springs throughout the country. You know, they kind of go hand in hand together. Let me see what else. Oh, and the Waza National Park is popular with both locals and tourists. It's one of the most visited places in the country. All right, and they have 30 different species of mammals like the hartebeest, the water buck, the Sudan cheetah, lions, and African bush elephants. The park is also home to 379 species of birds like the great white pelican, the ostrich, the marbled duck, water birds, and more. I wonder what a marbled duck looks like. I'll have to Google that later. All right, and that's about all I got. So I thought that was pretty interesting. You know, I might do that more often because it's always good to learn about countries I don't know about. Of course, like countries I visited the last couple weeks, everyone heard of them. You know, I knew a good deal about most of them, you know. But it's cool just to pick a random country that no one knows anything about and just give some facts. So I might do that more often. So I'll see you all next week. And be sure to check in tomorrow for Whoa Wednesday, where I'm going to do a cool science experiment. All right? So I'll see you all then. Have a good day. Bye.